Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Tales of Vesperia Part 36. In the previous video, we went to Dawngrest, and then Yuri killed the Dawn because story reasons, and now we're going to try and find Judy, who's somewhere in the desert. In between videos, I actually did a little bit of off-screen stuff. I don't remember what I did. But yeah, I attempted to try and get the flare stones and the silver ore that we needed for some equipment upgrades, I remember. And then also just did a lot of fights for gold and skill XP. I don't really even remember what we made. Like, I don't think we really made anything new. Oh yeah, we did make the thingy. The limit, whatever. We made this. And was there another important item that I wanted to make? I don't remember, but we did that. I got some flare stones. I could never get the ice stones because I don't know how you fight those monsters again, because the time in the desert doesn't change anymore. Like, after you fight the boss, it doesn't do that whole day-night cycle. And I believe the ice bats that you get the ice stones from only spawn at night, but I could never get it to turn to night, so whatever. If the game doesn't want me to get the stuff, then I'm not going to get the stuff. I tried. The game didn't want to play ball. Oh yeah, I did accidentally see a little scene in Montague, if you rest at the inn. I couldn't show it on screen because basically what happened is that after being in the desert for like 20 minutes, I went to go rest. Or, walking through the entire desert, which is a pain in the ass because that zone is way too fucking big. And then I rested at the end before I saved, and then it started playing a scene, and I'm like, well, I'm not redoing 20 minutes of desert bullshit. So we'll just summarize. Basically, Estelle and Yuri talked at the lake about this memento from her mother, and she gives it to Yuri to hold on to because she's feeling bad. I don't know, it's like a really good scene, and the fact that it's like completely, totally optional is just so silly. Like, I like some optional stuff, but like, taking away key moments of character development and story to hide behind something completely optional like that basically just results in like your story being weaker for like 95% of people who are going to play the game. It's a very strange decision, but because it was a really nice scene between the two. And also, let's do this skit that's been at the bottom screen for like an hour now.
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he?
Aye. I'm sure you felt the weight
or
of
at least
that
like
in your
30, 40
blade
minutes.
as a second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really all right?
He's not all right, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and Cumore?
Well, this was different.
Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
But yeah, that's because I've in the past I'd been like a little unwilling to just let the skit or whatever hang because I didn't know if if you didn't hit it after a certain amount of time they just disappear. But they will pretty much just stay there forever until you hit it, which is nice. I just figured, knowing everything about how everything in this game is missable, I would have assumed that it's like, oh, if you don't hit the button within 30 seconds, it'll go away forever. I don't think anything. Oh yeah, and we tried to get silver ore, but getting silver ore is like a massive pain in the ass because it's only the nights that drop it in the Wheezin of Kados. It's only one night, and they're rare, and they're not guaranteed to drop it. And if you tell Rapide to steal from them, 9 times out of 10 he just doesn't do anything, which is cool because the AI is very fun and great. I think like some other monster does drop it, but like the monster book is not, or the collector is not very helpful because it doesn't, even if you fought the monster that drops it, it only tells you if you've scanned them. And even then, only if they've already dropped the item, I believe. Because like even if you've scanned the monster, but if you killed them and they didn't drop the item, then it won't be added to this book. So it's really not actually that useful. The only way to actually tell monsters that drop it is by looking at them in the item shop and then going to the material, but you can't easily do that unless you're in a town already. I don't know. There's a lot of systems in this game that are just befuddling. But I guess I figure we'll talk to everyone in whatever this place is called, Nordopolica. Then we'll head back to Mante, because I didn't really talk to any NPCs there. And then we'll go to the place that's not Mante. I gotta walk through the fucking desert again, don't I? Yeah, because the boat is parked up where the old Tom village was. You say Belius has passed away. I must offer my heartfelt condolences. Death means a great loss, but at the same time a rite of passage for those who still live. Belius died here, and the Don died in Dongres. Who's next? The captain and Xavius? But if all three of them died, there'd be nobody left to pull the world back together. What a crisis we've had then. Well, you got Yuri. You got anything new? Can make this thing. Has stuff that come from that place. The knights, those sneaky bastards. They think they can take over this town by strongly pretending to defend it, and if only Duce Belius was still alive, she would have never permitted such tyranny. As soon as the new moon came, she'd definitely get rid of them. But yeah, I don't think we actually made any weapons or anything. But I think we made like some new armor. Something, you know, boring shit like extra defense. Yeah, because the cockatrice claws I don't know how to get. But we were able to make this, which is better. But there's like, I think our next weapon upgrade needs the cockatrice claws, and I don't know where you get them. Because the game doesn't tell you. Latest information from Nordopolica. Belius is dead. This is the end for this job for Palestrale. This informer is under direct control from Palestrale. If there's no Belius, then this has neither meaning nor worth. The intern Duce is doing a pretty good job of keeping Palestrale together. The only problem now is the knights making such a nuisance of themselves in town. Maybe if you guys focused on that instead of trying to make the guilds explode. Idiots. The town's pretty much back to normal thanks to the knights. Oh, they're so grand. Whoops, better not say that too loud or my mom will give me a licking if she hears. Child abuse is funny. I am opening soon, so I'm really busy right now. Take a wee break for now. Kaufman? Nah, she's been deleted from the game. She did her story duty and now she's gone. There was an argument between Palestrale and the knights about who would stand guard around the Colosseum. No, we decided it with rock, paper, scissors. We lost. At least that game of rock, paper, scissors was fun. Was it really fun? Sorry, I saw a giant bug straight on top of the ocean just as casual as could be. Guess it must have been a dream, but it seems so realistic. Oh, maybe there's a big monster out there? Like a giant beetle. A beetle on the sea. Y'all got anything? Looking to take part? I'm sorry, but all participants have been selected for today. Bull. This is the new registration booth. We're not ready right now. We're probably never going to be ready. Okay. Older gentlemen who shoot a little high don't estimate their ability. Rather, we do our best to take what we have. Some hitters who strive to outdo our foes. And never fail to conquer our foes. Would have been better if he was actually punching while he was doing that. I'm el hombre más fuerte del mundo. You're all nothing but swine. I feel like changing my vocabulary is maybe stronger. It just feels that way. Lord Nats is using these chambers in his capacity as intern Duce. If you have business, you may enter. Only those who entered into the contest are allowed. Bro, this is our town now, basically. Like, we could go beat this dude up and declare ourselves Duce, and then that can just be the end of the game. One of these days, I'll get to go in there, and then all your loot will be mine. Door's locked. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. We still only come out on the new moon. It's a tradition. Alrighty. I suppose we will head outside, talk to people there. And then we gotta go through the Wiesen. Oh, I gotta go through the whole fucking desert again, man. Well, I can skip the north section at least. Actually, no, I don't know if you can skip the north section from going from the south. If you're going from north to south, you can skip the south, but we're gonna have to walk through the entire fucking desert again. And it's so damn long, man. It's too long. There's like 4 screens too many. Because since I walk through manually, our ship is like stuck on the wrong side. Growing up say Belius died, but I don't really understand. I never even saw her. Now the Knights are here and it's peaceful, right? Reminds me, someone called Don died too. I've never seen him either. Where was he from? I don't know where he was from. We're here to maintain security as new control is established following Belius' death. They have no intention of staying and are attempting to seize control of the city. But, you know, sometimes you don't intend to do things. Sometimes they just happen. The Don! How could the Don have died? The shock, how am I supposed to express it? If only I'd been a Dongress. Don! Don! I wouldn't have let you die! I mean, he wanted to, though. They say the person who was actually in charge of managing Palestrale was the interim Duce Knots. Belius' death doesn't seem to have been attributed to any failing of his management either. With that said, the loss of a spiritual leader like Belius is a great one for the city. Nobody's ever seen him. Right? Like, I don't know, that's a little weird. I've had Lord Nats arrange for me to work at the Colosseum's library. It's quite befitting in a city of such history. There are enough books here to satisfy any creature's thirst for knowledge. I may be able to discover our origins without ever having to go beyond those mountains. You're just people with ears. That's it. You just have the ear gene. How boring. The Knights are actually pretty well behaved. You might say it's even thanks to them things have quieted down around here. I'm surprised at how spineless the people here really are. Not to mention Belius turned out to be a lot less popular than I thought. Well, probably because they never met her. She's just some lady hooked up in the damn room, never seen anybody. We're under orders from Lieutenant LeBlanc to support the Flynn Brigade. If we complete our assignment, well, Captain Schwann will give us a high rating. When that happens, we'll be happy, and the captain will be happy. Does the high rating give you pay? They say it was the guardian deity that killed Duce Belius. I suppose it wasn't our guardian at all, just a common monster. How pitiful to be without a guardian deity, without Duce Belius and protected by the Knights. I was just another immigrant when I first moved here, but now I've really gotten used to the place and made a lot of friends, and now I'm abusive to children. Just a little joke. No, all I care about are the matches in the Coliseum. All of my cares are washed away when the matches begin. They threw rocks at us. They told us to arrest them. If we do, they'll just hate us even more. I'm not cut out to be a knight. Maybe I should find a new job. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Wait, is this our boat? Okay, so it actually... Because our boat is parked on the beach next to the village lost to time. But it actually will give it back to you. That's kind of nifty. So that means we don't have to go... Well... We're still going to have to go because I do want to talk to people in Montague on screen in case there's anything there. That's not a great idea. Why not pit knights against guilds in the Coliseum? But I don't know if it'd be... Okay, it'd probably be quicker to get on the boat, sail up there, then that way we'll only have to walk through the north. But then we gotta get... Honestly, Montague, I think you're dusted, because I don't really want to go back. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass to get back there. Because either we have to walk through the Wiesen of Kados, then go to Montague, and then from there we're going to have to walk through the north and south parts of the desert to get back to the village lost to time, which is also, from there, I think that's where we actually need to go. Or we could sail on this, and you can sail pretty much directly to the village lost to time, whose name I don't remember. Something with a Y, I think. The Jormgen? Jormgen? Now boarding? Jormgen? Howls of anguish, brother against brother, showers of blood, the mad roar of the crowd. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So yeah, I think we're just gonna skip Montague because it's just gonna be like too much backtracking. After the previous riots, we assume the duty of maintaining security in this town. We will continue to keep a watch over this town until our orders are received or receded, no matter how much people this town may feel. And I guess technically I've already seen the optional scene there with the Estelle thing. Tweet, 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 tweet. No, you can't do that anymore, kid. The Empire couldn't destroy this town even if they wanted to. Why not? It's simple. The big names of the Empire come here to have fun like everybody else. In fact, I bet they like to snatch the city away from Australia and run it under their auspices. You're in luck. We're looking for combatants right now. No, they're not. Don't lie to me. But yeah, I don't really want to walk the 1,000 miles to get back to Mantake. But this is a surprising quality of life. That it actually teleports the boat back to the Coliseum. Even though it was actually parked way down there in the desert. I guess we could try and look for that big monster. I could never actually come over to this continent. Anything over here? I don't really see any points of interest. But presumably we can land on this beach. It's kind of finicky, like I almost didn't even realize I could land on the sand area because like the thing wouldn't pop up. It was like you had to get in the exact right pixel perfect spot. Or maybe this is like if you're moving at all, maybe you have to come to a complete stop before it comes up. Maybe that was the issue. Because I think I was, yeah, because if you do it like this, it won't show you the pop-up. So maybe that was the issue. I mean, if there's nothing over here. Let me just save in case these are like level 60 monsters or something.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
It's like an area you're not supposed to be in.
We must
but
be
it
cautious.
is a, oh shit, it's an item you can use. Sorry. I didn't mean to use your legendary keepsake. Did that utilize it? Or is that like a consumable you can use multiple times? I didn't really mean to just like throw that shit away. Wait, let me double check. Because I'll reload the save. Because presumably we want to hang on to that. Okay, no, it's something you can use over and over again. Okay. So it's just like a heal. Okay, you are a little bit stronger than us, but not.
That didn't work.
What do you mean it didn't work?
I'll blow you away.
Which yeah, that's definitely the direction I wanted you to attack in. I don't know if it's even possible to learn the fucking altered skills, man.
Alright, who's next?
Because I've probably used that water version of Divine Wolf like probably 30 times. And we still haven't learned it. And that's like a skill you can't just spam. Like you would think you would learn the burst versions like quicker. Like I don't know. I don't really like the whole like you have to use this skill 85 times to learn it. Especially when the game is constantly having you switch out weapons. No, the shell. There's a frost stone. Also, repeat, I'm gonna kick you out of the party. No offense. We've been using you off screen. Anna, yes, both of you are gonna be kicked out. We'll throw in Patty. Because Carol is still dead to me forever. I will never use him again willingly. There has to be consequences for your actions, Carol. If you wanted to be a little baby boy and didn't want to fight the damn boss and run away like an idiot, that means you're on the shit list. And I don't forgive. sometimes I forget, but I rarely forgive. Any sort of beetle creature? Tell me if you see a beetle creature. Any beetle bros around here? Ooh, it got spooky. Is there anything even... I mean, there's nothing on this island. Why would I land there? I don't even know how you would get to that.
This one's pretty tough. Do you want to run away?
Is he pretty tough? Okay, you are pretty tough. How much XP do these guys give?
Dragon Sword!
Ow.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Dragon Sword!
And this is basically almost like a little mini boss fight.
Dragon Sword! Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Dragon! Wind Blade! Water Rise! Take. All right, who's next?
Okay.
Dragon Sword!
Please. Sir. Get up.
Come on, Wind.
Okay. Guess they're not that tanky.
Guess that worked.
Like, honestly, despite having like twice as much health as normal enemies,
Dragon!
where we were, they don't feel that much tankier.
All angelic princes praise your magnificent grace.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Like, we did learn the pudding recipe. Just kind of neat. I think it was like you had to cook sorbet with Yuri instead of any other character. Okay, there's something here. I should have saved before I came in here. 1 second. Stay right there, Rock. Just in case there's like a fight or something. Since we're so, I didn't pay attention to how much XP those monsters gave. Okay, doesn't look like we can go in here. Alright. No sequence breaking. I mean, I feel like you can at least come to these other continents, even if you maybe can't do anything at them yet. I like open-ended exploration a lot. Especially being able to go. Granted, I don't know if there's really anything we can do in this area. But being able to go to areas, like, way before you would normally in the story or when you're under-leveled is something I'm a big fan of. But I do think we're gonna start to head to Mantake now. Oh, the bear skin. Oh my god. We need the bear skin for something. I can't remember now, but alright, let's just start heading over to the desert. Any beetle bros? Just wondering for a friend. I don't even know how you would get up there. Unless we do get an airship later, as is tradition. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we'll probably get access to the Hercules, I would guess, in the late game, since that's the only airship that's been established. Or the Heracles, I guess I should say.
We'll destroy them in no time. Reaper Knock!
No, get the hell out of here.
My magic hungers for its prey.
What the hell? Rita, you okay? Oh no, that's not Rita. I was like, I've never heard her say that before.
Lost. Let them die undefiled purity.
I mean, I guess it didn't really sound like her, but it did not sound like her, you know? I was like, did we unlock Dark Knight Rita?
How sharp is rage? That was awesome.
Shut up, don't ever talk to me. I hear you people have brought us the clear CL crystal. With the power of a crystal, our village will be safe from any monster. Now our village will be eternally safe from the monster's menace. I mean, maybe. The sage says he's making a doohickey of some crystal thing. Isn't that amazing? I forgot exactly what he's making. I don't really remember, but it was definitely amazing. What's so amazing about it? I already told you, you sure are pesky. I'll tell you what's so amazing about the ocean. It's big. Fuck. He got me. He boomed me. You got, I don't even know why I keep looking. You don't even give me hints. You don't give me whatever, tutorials. I would like to buy an egg in this trying time. And even after fighting like a ton of monsters, we got like no gold from it. Right now, I spent some of it, but still. There was something that needed a bear skin. I forget though. There's too much. Like I'm gonna like there's this list of things is too long. Was it a helmet? Because really all I do is I look on the right side. I don't even look on the left side. I just look on the right side and see if there's like the number is noticeably bigger. Okay, you need cockatrice claws, but like I don't know how to get them because it doesn't tell me. It just this is not helpful information. Which is probably why I didn't even know that this was here, because I probably did that at some point at the start of the game. Because I guess it only shows you if you scan the monsters. Which, I mean, I guess the argument could just be scan every monster you fight, but frankly, I'm not going to criticize this game in particular for it, because it's a mechanic that's in like tons and probably the majority of JRPGs, but like I've never really liked scanning monsters. I've never found it to be fun or like an engaging mechanic. If any, like, personally, I think it should just give you all that information by default as soon as you encounter a monster, but if you're going to do, like, limited information like that, it should be from just, like, fighting the monsters, not from, like, ooh, you have to use an item or a spell every single time you encounter a new monster. Y'all wearing such unusual clothes. Why don't I see anything like them around here? Did you come from very far away? I mean, the one thing I will give the game is that using a lens doesn't feel as much of a waste, since it's something you can do right at the very start before, since you have to spend like 3 seconds to run towards the monsters anyway. If you use a lens right at the start of combat, it doesn't feel like as much of a waste as like using an item in like a turn-based game. Like it doesn't feel like there's a direct trade-off where it's like I could have finished this fight faster by just casting Fireball or something. Or that like I'm wasting mana or whatever by having the character, you know, analyze them if it's like a spell. Casting Libra or something. I don't know. I've never really liked the mechanic. I just don't think it adds anything. You're friends of the Sage? I didn't know. I was wondering what you had to do to come to this tiny rural town. And once again, that's not like singling out this game. So many games do that. Hey, have you ever been to the Coliseum? This is the atmosphere is like a banquet of madness. Okay, some of this dialogue is actually maybe the same. So I remember you saying that last time. The village's faith in me is unwavering because of the Sage's help. Okay, you guys maybe don't have new dialogue? Because some of this is definitely the same. Any sagey wages? Okay, we'll talk to Lady. See if she says anything new. What year is it? Even now I can see long she smile. Okay, yeah. This is all the same. So let's get out of here. And then I think we're just going north? Or something? I don't know why we couldn't go north earlier. Would they just not let us? I don't know if there was like an actual obstacle in the way or anything over there. I don't see anything. I'm going to assume there's nothing over there. Mountain me?
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey, you guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Mount Temza?
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Well, I mean, that was the whale. I don't know if the whale's a freak.
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
Tent. Damn true. I still can't believe they had an extended tutorial for how to use a tent. Something I've like never even had to use in the entire game so far. But like 90% of the combat is not explained.
It's even worse from up close.
Oh, they had a tutorial explaining symbols, and we're like fucking 30 hours into the game and they still haven't unlocked. That's like the first thing they explain in combat. It's not even a relevant mechanic.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
Yeah,
So
we ever
that
gonna
means
talk about that?
Humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness.
It was 10 years ago. That's not really that long enough to be like shrouded in darkness.
Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
That means y'all did some fucked up shit.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
If that.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
What if she just flies away?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down.
I agree.
I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet.
And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but
Yeah, big wars never leave, you know, lasting imprints on history that affect future generations. It's crazy talk. Is this any good? Crucible. Changes in art. But which art? Why does it not tell you which art it affects? I'm convinced this game was not made by human beings. It was made by fucking aliens. Like, there's no other explanation. It has to have been made by aliens. Do I even want this shit? Not really. I mean, we had it at the start because it was like the first skill you learned. I'm pretty sure you'll never, I don't know if the AI ever does that. I mean, I guess. We'll always pretty much have Estelle in the party. She's pretty much mandatory. I mean, she's not really mandatory. I mean, it's like healers are always, like, in this weird situation where, like, technically you don't have to use healers in games, but usually you do. And then nobody cares what you have equipped. Honestly, I might just unequip all your skills out of spite. Mitigates damage from basic combo, increases speed of normal. I mean, that seems kind of decent. Unfortunately, you never learned it, but I don't know. I just, like, I don't care enough to micromanage when they activate overlimit. To, like, make them do it manually, and I don't trust them to do it automatically. Okay, you got mass.
We do battle with all our might.
Dragon Sword!
Please overlimit. I'm hitting the D-pad like 25 times. Please. One of these days we're gonna learn this ability. Granted, like, I don't even really, like, damage-wise, I'm not even sure it's better. Get back here. Because, I mean, it's like with the Azure Edge.
that's over.
The altered version is actually not any better than the normal. It's actually worse because it doesn't combo into magic or whatever they're called, arcane arts. So, like, I'm not even really convinced that the altered arts are even worth how much effort they require to actually officially learn them. Because, like, Estelle has this altered art for her nurse, but as far as I tell, it's healing the same amount. And I don't know if it does anything else on top. Like, maybe it heals like 5% more or something.
It doesn't seem fair.
But even then, she's used it like 1,000 times. And she still hasn't learned it. Like, I mean, I think it heals for more, but... I mean, at least in her case, it's a little bit more viable. To just keep one weapon equipped for a long time, because who really cares about her attack power? I mean, you could kind of build her as a sword person. Like, it seems like that's an option. I don't really know how effective it would be, but...
Yeah, I guess we'll fight. Dragon Sword! I'll blow you away!
No, I was gonna...
Dragon! Water rise! Hey, you see what I did there?
Because I mean, it doesn't really do much. I guess you resist water, because that seemed a little on the low side. Do you resist water? So I feel like previously when I was doing that, I did like 5-6k. Yeah, you do resist water. So like, I don't know if it actually does more damage than... What the fuck even hit me?
It's all you.
Oh, angelic princess grant your magnificent grace. Anyone with a spine to face us?
How do I even get over there? Ah. Okay, don't mind me. Stay frozen. Stay frozen! Why is the ring in the game?
Man. All right, let's go. I'll blow you away.
Delicious!
All right.
Should we be getting started?
So annoying.
Next race.
No, just do a skill, please. God damn it.
Dragon!
Fancy elements!
Azure! Brilliant! Brilliant! It's all you.
This now.
Oh wait, did you actually learn it? Finally, after 1,000 uses? Granted, I don't even know it, because it may, even if it does heal more, if it uses more mana, it may not be worth it. Because that was another problem with Azure Edge, is it does the exact, or Azure Storm, it does the exact same damage, but costs more mana. I mean, it's not much, but... It has a longer animation, does the exact same amount of damage, and costs more TP, and can't be easily comboed into better arts. Why does it exist? And they expect you to use the ability 1 billion times. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit more. I mean, I think it's actually worth having. Well, we can try and test the difference in combat. Since it'll be... Because I don't know if you can still cast the normal version or not. I guess you can. We don't have anything. None of that's useful, none of that's useful. Alrighty. I feel like it was something I wanted to do. We might switch Rita in once Raven runs out of mana. Since she has that emerald ring thing, she doesn't really run out of mana anymore, which is nice. How do I get over there? There's a rock in my way, sir. I would like to do battle with you, but I cannot. Oh god, the damn fucking...
Prepare to meet your doom.
Turnip Lord. I can't think of what leaf that's reminding me of. I love guarding. I mean, it was too early for the perfect guard, but like, the fact that it still broke my guard and stunned me is so annoying. No, why would you change targets?
Dragon! Water rise! Take this! Conceal blade!
It's also annoying that like anytime an enemy hits you, it breaks your guard.
Dragon swarm!
Enemy guards though, actually unbreakable.
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right! How about a hug?
I don't think so. I did it!
Potato. I feel like the idea that we just murdered these guys and then we loot his body and he has like a fucking raw ass potato. We're like, hell yeah, yes sir! Don't mind if we fucking do.
Oh man. All right, let's go. Azure, Dragon!
This is the end for you!
I'll blow you away! Dragon Swarm! Water Rise!
Oh, fuck you, you little asshole. I can't move. I'm just completely stuck.
Just grant us your favor.
Didn't even tickle.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Please.
Windblade!
Hit them. I don't know what the hell. Oh.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Windblade!
That was actually kind of cool. Those use a lot of your man. Okay, okay. Nurse me?
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't kill them on. No! I'm trying to do testing!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Should we be getting started?
Hey, will you guys hit the fucking enemy? Patty, what are you doing? Patty, what are you doing?
Anyone with a spine to face us?
Like, soon as the AI will just be like, nah, we're not fighting. We've become a pacifist. I mean, I guess I could have tried to do the math there on how much it heals, but...
You'll be gone soon enough.
Okay. Pay attention to the numbers that pop up over our head.
How's this?
Oh. I like that. I tell her to use Nightingale or Nurse. What does she do? She runs in and smacks the enemy in the face. Incredible. Cast the ability?
Wind, knock him around and
Oh,
cut him
brilliant
down.
angels, grant us your favor.
See what I did there?
Okay, okay, okay. Pay attention.
Come on, Wind, knock him around and cut him down.
Oh, that just displays... It doesn't display the max heal, it just how much it does up... Because it normally does more than that. It does seem like the delay is longer. I can't tell. The world's slowest arrow?
Knock him around and cut him down. Windblade!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Oh, we learned cake. So that's a recipe that's locked behind another recipe that you can only determine via looking it up or just randomly trying to cook one item like 30 times with a certain some of these mechanics were not made by humans. They weren't. They were not made by human beings. I refuse to believe it. I don't even remember. Were you the pudding lord? I guess you were, so I guess you're the cake lord. I don't know, I wanted to use that. Is lemon TP? No, it's HP. Well, you know what, fine. I will never remember to come back for it, so... And I don't know if it's really worth coming back for, so... I showed you my ring, please respond.
Ooh, now's our chance.
It's nothing personal.
Is there a Meiji lad? No, there's not.
I'll blow you away. You're gone. Water Rise. Divine Wolf Flood. All right, who's next? Come on, Wind.
Get back here. Yeah, back here.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around. Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
I'm gonna be honest, that was a mistake. I did not mean to Ghost Wolf there, but I was still slightly inclined on the...
Shouldn't you be using this a little more?
They're dead. You killed them. They can't hear you.
Oh,
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
What did you think she was talking about? What other war?
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Or maybe she was on the side of the humans and then the whales showed sympathy on her because the monsters are actually the good guys and we're the bad guys.
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then. Things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
The one base thing Raven said in this game.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
Yeah, we're getting official ages. Write this shit down. Okay, because I didn't really know how old she's supposed to be. I feel like she could be anywhere from like 18 to 25.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
But, like, there could have been many... I presume there were many battles, you know?
So it was really the Antilocheia who fought in the battle?
Just because you never saw her doesn't mean she wasn't there.
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Yeah, all my friends died, but it's so cool. Yeah, you're right, Carol.
I suppose I could try.
See, if only we'd let Raven write the game, there would be less cringe Patty stuff. Because honestly, if you get rid of the whole, like, let's make the 10-year-old a flirty character, if there was just one normal person in the writing room who was like, let's not do this, she's honestly fairly decent in terms of child characters.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Well, it's fine, because we'll just make a cake. God damn. I love that. TP management becomes a joke only if you randomly make a food item 45 times with a certain character.
Prepare to meet your doom.
I don't know. I love that. Fucking block, still take damage. Because, I mean, how was that? That was definitely, like, perfectly timed, as all things should be.
I'm just getting started.
Man, we don't really have any of the strawberries for the cake. So we don't want to make it too much, I guess. But Crimson Phoenix +1. What about the Crimson Phoenix plus Uno plus 0? But like, you never use burst art. Wait, so, do you use burst arts? You don't use, AI does not use burst arts because you have to be an over limit, right? Or those, yeah, those are burst arts. So that doesn't really use you. I mean, yeah, I can use them, but I just don't trust them to.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
I do also love that. I'm like mid smack on him. Fuck you! Get up! Oh my god, I'm just getting fucking turbo stunned. Like, Patty, just do that more. Like, you see how you're just standing there? Just never stop attacking. Always be attacking.
Oh, now's our chance.
Let's party!
Don't mind me. I'm gonna sneak right by you.
I'll blow you away. Hey, water rise.
And we have still not learned this ability.
Knock 'em around.
Please,
You're gone.
do the thing.
Water rise.
Wonderful!
I mean, I've used that ability so many fucking times, and we still haven't learned it.
Dragon.
So, I mean, just this video alone, I probably used it like 10, 15 times. And I probably used it, I mean, at least a few dozen.
That was a breeze!
And it's not even really, I mean, it's maybe a little bit better than normal, but I'm not even really entirely sure. Treat. We gonna get a save? We're going to the Dragon Ruins from Dark Souls 2. Whatever that place
This
is
is
called.
a Critian city?
Pretty sure it's not called the Dragon Ruins, but it's something like that.
More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
Might also be like dead bodies.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
I mean, probably she lived here.
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
I mean, you could feel homesick for the place, even if it got destroyed in the war. If anything, you'd probably feel more homesick for it.
The hunting blades!
When you can't ever quell that feeling of homesicknessness.
You!
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan.
Hey, nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
I'm still
If
kind of
she's
mad
broken
about
our
the
laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves.
boat thing personally.
Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting.
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
And shoot Judith with a fireball while you're at it.
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
I mean, she can maybe join the party later, but like, I wouldn't mind fighting her.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Did the 10-year-old just threaten to murder someone?
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
Judith! You followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia, their relationship to Pharaoh.
I have a pretty strong feeling she's just gonna not tell us anything. And then we're gonna be like, okay, fine, keep your secrets then.
All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Oh no, Yuri's doing the murder face.
Punish the unjust, was it?
I mean, I don't know if we should necessarily murder her. I mean, granted, she did try and basically kill us.
Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
Well, you know.
If there's one thing that Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself.
Okay, it is interesting. I like what they're doing with Yuri. But alright. We are going to call it here. Next time we will follow after Judith, and then we'll see if they actually explain anything in this game. I don't know, it's possible they might do it. They might also not. Alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.